y'all a story real quick. I'm gonna give y'all a story. Fuck it. Clip this shit, post it on TikTok. I'm gonna give y'all a story. Now that I'm really into them. I used to work as a valet. So, y'all know valet. Rich people. When I hear valet, I hear rich people. So, I was working valet. I was meeting all these rich people, driving all these nice cars. I was driving, you know what I'm saying, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, all this shit, bro. Teslas, whatever you want to classify a nice car, I was driving it, bro. BMW M4 comp, like, come on, bro. I was driving it, bro. No cap, I was driving it. But, that's why I'm saying a lot of people my age do not have that entrepreneur mind and don't have that business-driven mind. So, I took being a valet, even though I'm at the bottom, you know, working this 9 to 5, what can I do to really elevate or maximize my knowledge being at this job? So, being around these rich and successful people and these bunch of old people who already had their business stuff together, because most of these people who pulling up to the hotel while I'm valeting, they're old and stuff like that. So I would take their ticket and I would give them back and I would spark up a conversation with them. I'm grabbing their luggage. I said, sir, can I ask you a question? He said, yeah. What's your question? I said, what advice would you give to your 18-year-old self? And I would do this over and over and over and over again. No cap. And I would switch it up sometimes, or I would go more depth into the conversation. What advice would you give to your 18-year-old self, and what would you have done differently? You know what I'm saying? What would you have done differently in your life to get to where you're at now? And then I just gained a bunch of knowledge off of that. They dropped knowledge on how really LLCs work. Bro, this was before I had a credit card. They dropped knowledge on how I should start a credit card. They dropped knowledge on how compound interest works and trust funds and how to not let your money sit in a bank but put it in a trust and let it compound interest over time. They taught me knowledge on Roth IRAs, benefits of it. Should you not do it? Should you open up a Roth account? So no cap, bro. That's why when I talk to somebody my age, another advice I can give them is to open their mouth and talk, bro. That's one thing you can do is open your mouth, talk, ask questions.